Hello, welcome to Harriet's Custom Computer Art. Today I'm going to show you how to create custom logo masters to use on chip bags and candies. Let's get started. So I'm going to go to get the logo. I'm going to the internet and I'm going to type high-res M&M logo. Hit enter. And it gives you all of these to choose from. So I'm going to go to images up here, and then I'm going to look through here and see which ones I like the best. This is a good one because it has a white background, so that'll be easy to take out. So I'm going to right click on this one. I'm going to copy the image, and then I'm going to take it back and paste it on this blank sheet. So now I'm going to show you how you could change this up to make it for any color theme you'd like. As you can see, it shows a square around there, and if I were to put a shadow on there, you would see that it's a square there, and we don't want the square. So I'm going to leave it there just so you'll see how it disappears. So I'm going to go into cutouts, cut out of picture, and we're going to choose by color selection. And I'm going to leave this on 2 because since this is solid white, it should just pick up this whole area. If I lowered it to 1, it might leave some of the in-between grayish white areas, but this way it should pick up the whole white area. So I'm going to go ahead and just draw a line in there. So that has all the area that I want cut out. So I'm going to go over here and I'm going to hit next. And then I want to take the check mark out of put your cutout in its own picture because I want to keep it on this page. But as you can see, it's the area that you can see will be the part that is saved. But I want this section that says M&M. So I'm going to go here where it says select opposite area, and you see it switches. The area that is in full color is the area that you want to save, and I want this saved, so I chose select opposite area, and then I'm going to click done. Okay, so now we've done our cutout, and it's instead of opening it in a new picture, it just put it in another layer on the same page. So now I want to get rid of the bottom one, and you'll see that shaded edge disappear. So now I have my cutout. And if you don't trust yourself that you've done it correctly, just pull out a color square and put it underneath, and you'll see that that square is gone. So now I'm going to go ahead and delete that. That was just to show you that it's really gone. So now we have this to work with. And let's say that the customer was doing a Prince theme and wanted everything to be purple. So now you can change this. You could put a background on it that would have some purple in it. But in this case, I'm going to show you how to get the logo out so that you could change it to any color. You're going to use that same cutout by color. And you can choose which parts you want to cut out. For this one, I want to cut out the brown, all the brown areas. The M&M and the S. And I'm going to hit next. Now if you wanted to, you could also pull out the white areas separately and change them to a different color as well. You could change it to black, pink, or any color. So I can show you that as well. So we can take them both out, and I'll show you how to change those colors. So once again, we're going to color selection. This time I'm going to take it down to 1 because I only wanted to pull in the white areas. So I'm going to click on each of those. I want to click in this white area, if I can just hit the white and nothing else. I'm going to take it up to 1. That's what I wanted it on. And then I'm just going to Yeah, that works a lot better. I meant to put it on 1. So if you put it on 0, you'll have a lot more clicking to do, but it'll eventually get it all. But if I put it on 1, that works even better. So now I have just the white area separated out, and I want to get all of that. So that looks good, and I'm going to hit next. So now you'll see over here on the right hand side in our layers, the bottom layer is the full logo like it's looking now. The next layer is just the M's, and the third layer is just the white area. So let's say I wanted this color to now be purple, solid purple. So I'm going to go in to fill with a solid color, and it's going to change it. It always defaults to red. Then I'm just going to click here on our color wheel in purple, and it'll change to purple. And then you can make that a darker purple by going down on the black and white feature right here. On the second feature is the one that enriches the color. It can make it warm or cold colors, the color temperature. And the last one is just fine tuning it to get it to the exact purple that you want. And you can just take this little ball while you're still in purple and move it anywhere in this area to get the color you want, the exact color you want. Or you can, if you have a sample of the color they want to use, you can bring up a little picture that you're drawing your purple from, and you could click like in that picture and draw out any color you want to change your M&M sign. So you see how to do that, where you can change it to any color you want. Now you can also do different patterns, and I did a sample here, and then I'll show you how I did that. I did the purple, and then I did the whole ring. So for this one, I changed just the white and left the M&M regular. And as you can see here, this is just a solid purple, but here this is a metallic pattern. So if I wanted to make this, you can make this another grade, they call it gradient, fill with a gradient. And what I did was I started out with silver. I gave it this cylindrical style, and then once it's gray, you can change it to any color you want. You always want to start it out with black and white if you're going to use the gradient, so that you can make it any color you want if you go to touch up and correct tint. So we can make that red, we can make it any color in the rainbow, and you can make it any shade of that color. You can, let's say we wanted to go with a green. You can make it different levels from here, and it takes it back to where you were on the opposite side. These are opposites on the color wheel, which means that they're supposed to go together really well. So it'll give you the two opposites of the color wheel. But let's say we want to go with the green, but we want a darker green, like a hunter green. So all you would do is you would close out the correct tint by clicking done, and then you would go into paint and color effects and go into change color here. You don't want the solid, because then it'll look like this one. It'll be a solid, it'll turn red, but you could turn it to a solid green. But here we want to just change this to a darker green, so we're going to go into change color, and then we're going to just hit the black and white wheel. And you know, by adding black to any color, it makes it darker. So it's going to make it darker and darker until you get to the hunter green that you want. And you can keep adjusting until you get it exactly the green that you want. If you wanted an emerald green or whatever, you can just play around with these until you get it the exact color that you want. Now, maybe you want to leave this area white, and you want to change the color of M&M. So I'm just going to make that back white. This is what we originally started with. And instead now we want to change the M&M to a different color. So once again, we're going to that same feature, the cutout by color, and I'm going to leave it on 2, and I'm just going to collect just all the brown. And I'm going to hit next after I'm done. And now we can go in here and we can change the M's to purple and leave the outer edge white, or once again change it to any of these colors in the color wheel, which I think they have over several million different shades within all of these, where you just move it anywhere and it just changes the color. So that's how you change the color. Now you could also change this to a glitter, you can change it to a different pattern, wood, anything. Okay, that's good. So that shows you how to get your logo and how to change it to all different colors and styles. Thank you for watching tutorials on Harriet's Custom Computer Art. If you'd like to subscribe, please do, and don't forget to hit the like button. If you'd like to be alerted about my upcoming videos as they're posted, please hit the bell. Once again, thank you for watching Harriet's Computer Art Plus.